DFN40143 Network Security. Malaysia Puan NORSHAFINAZ bin Mohamad FAUZI. Today we want to present about our problem-based task. My group member was SULISSA Nur HANINAH binti Hamizi, and AQQILAH binti Muhammad Asmi.
Task 1. Perform research on technique and tool used in network security testing. Network security testing technique. Vulnerability scanning. Vulnerability scanning is an inspection of a computer's or network's potential points of exploit in order to find security weaknesses. A vulnerability scan identifies and analyzes system flaws in computers, networks, and communications equipment, as well as predicting how successful countermeasures will be. Types of automated vulnerability scans. First is internal vulnerability scanning. Internal scans are performed on a company's internal network. Scanners reveal vulnerabilities that attack vectors or malicious personnel can exploit once within the system. Second is external vulnerability scanning. External facing apps, networks, services, ports, and web pages are among the IT system targeted by the external scan mechanism. When systems must be accessible by consumers and other external users, these scanners detect weaknesses. And the last one is authenticated versus unauthenticated scanning. Internet access to the organization's IT ecosystem is required for authenticated credential scans. Therefore, logins are required for a trusted user's perspective on the security environment. Unauthenticated, non-credential scans do not provide trusted access to the system, but they do provide valuable security information from the perspective of an attacker or an external user.
Next is network security testing tool, Nmap or network mapper. Nmap is a well-known free and open source Linux command line tools that can be used to scan a network for IP addresses and port as well as detect installed application. Next, Nmap allows network administrator to determine which devices are connected to their network, as well as locate open port and service and identify vulnerabilities. Next is it assists in quickly mapping out a network without the use of complex command or setup. And it supports both simple and complex scripting through the Nmap scripting engine. Next is Nmap Features. Ability to quickly recognize all devices on a single or several networks, including server, router, switch, and mobile device. Next is help detect service running on a system such as web server, DNS server, and the others common application. For task 2, perform the configuration for selected testing technique and tool using your desktop or laptop terminal and explain the configuration step involved. Step 1. Install Nmap using command sudo apt-get install Nmap. Step 2. Run a scan on target address using command nmap 127.0.0.1.
Step 3. Run a scan of target ports using command sudo nmap-o 127.0.0.1. For step number 4, run a modified scan using command sudo nmap -os ScanResults.xml 127.0.0.1. For step 5, scan result.
Thank you for listening our presentation.